And alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the self-developed YouTube channel. Beautiful people, let's get it going. Come on, it is a beautiful day outside, or it's getting beautiful, guys. Definitely getting warmer. Spring is in full effect. Cannot wait to see the little budlings that should happen soon. Really any day or week now. I live in Canada, so the seasons change year-round. Leaves come, fall. I don't know if that's... I think it's where you guys live, but I mean, we get it drastically here, so that will be very exciting as that approaches. Anyways, guys, with that said, in today's video, I titled it, or believe I titled it, Why Men and Women Are No Longer Working. Okay, now this is a banger, so you guys write this down, take notes, get your little notepad out. This is key, and this will kind of solidify all of my videos together. You know that these videos are like mini modules, mini lectures, and together they kind of tie a huge bow of just an amalgamation of wisdom. So with that said, let's jump in. So guys, the simple answer on why men and women are no longer working, that is because there's absolutely no more communal goal. There's no communal understanding on why we're together, and this is why I believe the vast majority of individuals for at least the next few years will be single. We're entering a population collapse here in the West. People are no longer having children, and I think that's actually a good thing, believe it or not, hear me out, for the time being, because we're not ready as a society. Right, guys, I don't want to get too political, but like, this is part of certain agendas to, how do I put this? To control societies. When people are very isolated, because the strongest, you have to understand, societies created of smaller societies. These are known as nuclear families, right? You think of the cell, right? The nucleus is the, or is that the mitochondria? But the nucleus is the powerhouse. It's the strongest thing. This is what's called nuclear family. It's very hard to break that. And our society, or the bigger nuclear society, if you want to call that, is just full of smaller nuclear families. That's what creates societies, right? Now, if those nuclear families are destroyed, which, like I said, in America here, where I live in the West, it's less than 20% of families are nuclear now. Like I said, we're also entering a population collapse. Relationships are not working. There are more stats by 2030. So, what? About like, 7, I want to say 6 years away, right? 50%. I'm sure that number's even higher now. So 50%, 50% of women will be childless and single, right? So this is happening. I don't care what you feel about it, like it's a thing, right? We're being divided right now, and that's, again, different videos on why that's happening. But I think that's actually a good thing right now, because that gives us as men in particular a season of monk mode, which is what I say every single video. Guys, I need to make this very clear. You as a man, I was speaking about this on my Instagram stories today, you as a man, right, we're so confused. Men are confused because of lust. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Satan rules this world, so he's propagating things through the media, TV, music. It's everywhere, right? Men only think with their penis, and this has been also a huge byproduct of the sexual revolution, feminism, etc., which a lot of you guys may believe feminism was created by women. It actually wasn't. It was created by men, which is the scary part that you guys may not realize. The majority of needle movers in there were men who did certain things to propagate certain ideas, which is why we're where we are now, right? So, again, that's another thing. Men and women continuously fight each other, and that's all part of the plot too. They're winning. They're laughing. The people up top are laughing. They've always put two opposing sides: Republican, Democrat, left, right, women, man, this religion, and they just they stir the pot. I saw this analogy. I think it was like a guy got a container full of red ants and black ants, and he put them in the container together. And side by side in the container, they were fine. They were living peacefully, like it was completely fine. But then what the man did was he grabbed the container and he shook it up. And now the ants have no clue like what's going on, so they think the opposing side is attacking them. So they start fighting each other, and they all kill each other. And then, kind of goes to show that we are not the ones at war with each other. Do you understand? There are greater forces at hand here, which is a complete different topic. Now golden hour is starting to come out. It's beautiful. So where I'm going with this, guys, wow, this video kind of took a different turn. Again, I don't script any of these videos whatsoever. I literally just let God speak. Number one, I need you guys to understand that men and women are being placed against each other for reasons. This is why on TikTok, just a Chinese app that... It's funny, guys, because the information or the reels, the TikToks that we see here in the West are very different than what they show back where they live in China. Very different. In China, it's just motivation, discipline, A, B, C, D. Where in here, you turn on your phone app, I don't care where you are, it's just girls twerking, guys mad at women, women angry, all men. It's all wake up, man, wake up. But anyways, so understand first and foremost, we're being propagated to fight against each other. This is why men are becoming effeminate. This is why women are being told to become men. Gender confusion, A, B, C, D, right? Everything's being flipped on its head. So understand that. And now number two, how we fix this, because men, believe it or not, guys, I'm not saying it's necessarily our fault per se. We've played a part in it, but men up top, have propagated certain ideas. It's up to us to fix it. It's kind of the whole point of this video, right? We are not going to, I saw, his name's Knowles and Knowles, I think, on Instagram, and it showed a thing that was like, if you want to get rid of feminism, hookup culture, and all these things, we as men have to be the leaders. We're the ones that put women into this mess. Women are merely just echo chambers to men. So women will dress in certain ways or say certain things. That is always, I don't care who says what, it's always a byproduct of men. Now, again, I'm not necessarily blaming us per se, because it could be the people who are shaking the ant box, but who are men, there's no question about it, who are propagating certain narratives, and, people feed it. But regardless, we as the ants, right, the warrior ants, we have to do what we can to fight back. And how you fight back is you lead the way. That's why my plan as of now is to be celibate till marriage. It's why I speak of monk mode. It's why I speak of Christ picking up your cross. You have to be the change. You have to do it. And if you do it long enough, men, other individuals, women will change. That's how it always works. That's how it always has worked. So the reason men and women are no longer working and how to fix it is men have led us into this hellhole, and now men are the ones, us, who have to fix it. And how do we fix this? Monk mode. That's why I said at the very beginning of this video, I'm actually happy we're entering a season, you could say, of isolation collectively. Because this gives us men an opportunity to stand back up to the plate, to realize God, to follow Christ, to gain strength. So then when we do enter back out into the world, everything resolves itself. Guys, I'm just a few steps ahead of the masses. That's all it is. Everything I pervade will come full circle to the entire world. God, masculinity, monk mode. This is the answer. I put my life on that. Sure, I'm willing to adapt, learn, and change, but I've come to realize that this is the truth. I really believe it. I don't think there's anything else that could change my mind. So that's basically it, guys. That's the whole point of this video. I don't really have much else to say. That's the point of this video. That's this channel. Mark my words, these ideas will become mainstream in the next few years. Not because we necessarily want to, but because we have to. We don't have a choice. You guys know the whole paradigm of hard times create strong men create good times create weak men. Yeah, it's happening right now. And we have entered very good times, which have created weak men, which we're now entering hard times, which will create strong men. So all these ideas will smack you in the face, whether you start now or in a few years. I'd recommend you start now, but it's going to happen. It doesn't matter. So that's it, guys. I'm going to finish this video here. Nice, short, and simple. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. I'll finish it here with the final plugs. If you guys are interested and would like to work with me on a personal level, you guys know the flex. There's always one-on-one coaching. Spots are open where I can talk to you guys all on this improving your lives practically as men becoming based. The step down is group coaching. This is our workshop where I do it every single month. You can check our next one of April coming up in a few weeks' time, guys. 4 1-hour calls with myself, a small group of men with a private Facebook group. The workshop is cheaper than a one-on-one coaching. Book yourself a spot below. And finally, our third and cheapest option. This is our course, guys. Passive, online, over 3 hours long. Changing your lives as men, giving you all the tools, resources, and advice needed to change your lives. Things like fitness, nutrition, intermittent fasting, no-fat meditation, increasing masculinity, and improving your relationships. Go download the free half-an-hour version below to get a teaser, and I will finish it there. You guys can support Edge. Come on, baby. Coupon code Hammond. Got that military camo-looking t-shirt because we are entering a battlefield, guys, literally and spiritually, and you need to gain the full armor of God now, because if you do not, you will be left behind. No one else is going to give you the full armor of God. No other religion. It's only Christ. So yeah, I'm willing to bet my life on that. All right. Love you guys. Check you next video. See you then. Apply this and let's keep growing. All right. Till then, much love. Peace.